So there have been some changes since last time, by which I mean I did a whole lot of fishing, as you might be able to tell from the catch completion indicator right there. Between episodes, as I said, I went and did a whole lot of fishing. I grinded out, essentially, all the things I needed, so that in the hopes to try to prevent us from ever encountering another blockade for memory tokens, I bought a copious amount of them. I have 193 memory tokens, which I hope is going to be enough. I imagine that should at least cover us for a while, because nothing I hate more than having a good time running around the open world, and then all of a sudden I have to stop and go grind for memory tokens. So hopefully this should prevent that from happening moving forward. I also bought all the and I bought the primary goal was to buy all the egg memos and buy as many memory tokens as I could, and then use whatever I had left over to just buy some additional things that I could use to my advantage. So before we get back to proper story stuff, I guess. Oh god, I didn't realize that. I thought I had to click on them to play them, but it turns out just hovering over them is enough to play. I was trying to go down the list to show you all the ones I wanted to listen to, but it turns out just hovering over it will play it, so I can't do that. Before we get back to the main stuff, I'm gonna listen to all the egg memos, because part of the reason I'm playing this in the first place is contingent upon me listening to all of these. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna listen to all of them. If you don't want to listen to these, skip ahead to this timestamp and I'll get back to running around the islands, but this is what we're gonna do for now. So let's listen to the egg memos.
Force is keeping me from exiting cyberspace. Is it because my AI made unauthorized access to the databases? If so, that's the exact opposite of what it was supposed to do. What are gun military craft doing in here? Sage has helped me avoid the worst of it, and it doesn't appear to be manned. Is it a defense mechanism? I need to learn more. The terrain here keeps shifting. I'm finding recreations of regions from South Island, West Side Island, even Angel Island. Where is this environmental data coming from? I found elements from my own EggNet, the United Federation, even planet Donpa Kingdom race data. As best as I can surmise, this cyberspace extends well beyond the scope of these islands and is gaining information from around the world. Fascinating.
Planet Donpa Kingdom. It is a planet in Sonic's universe that is ruled by its king, Dodonpa. Where the hell does this come from? First appearance, Team Sonic Racing. That would make sense. I mean, I'm not exactly up to snuff on Sonic lore anyway, but the fact that it's from a game I haven't even played also would contribute to the fact that I have no idea what you're talking about now, Eggman.
I am officially jealous. This entire expanse was constructed by the ancient race who had previously settled on these islands. The level of technology they employed is completely alien to me, so I can't salvage it. It appears the Starfall Islands act as the CPU for cyberspace. Once I'm out of here, I need to secure them at all costs. I'm not able to access the data too readily, but it appears the entire history of the ancients is recorded here in cyberspace. More than that, they logged their memories, their desires. It's almost like they encoded their very souls into this place. Now then, how can I use that to my benefit?
The egg memo thing there kind of looks like a Nintendo Switch if it was on its side, with the two grips on the right, on the left and right, and then you have the screen in the middle.
Who were the ancients? They predate any civilization by a wide margin. The Echidnas? Pfft. The Black Arms? Please. The Babylonians? Hardly. And yet they didn't seem to influence the world beyond these 3 piddly islands. Why? What stopped them from conquering the world?
I gotta be honest, this is kind of giving me vibes of Despondent Pyre talking about the Endless, the Forerunner archives in Halo Infinite.
I'm finding multiple connections between the ancients and the Chaos Emeralds. Their technology seems built with the emeralds in mind. It's almost like they share the same origin. I enjoy a good mystery, but not when the answers are more mysteries.
Me after watching the Manifest finale.
The ancients seem to have employed a set of strange icons as keepsakes or totems. That same imagery is being used by the Coco running around the islands. Did the Coco inspire the ancients? Or did the Coco adopt the leftovers once the ancients were gone? Something wiped out the ancients, that's for certain. A catastrophic event caused dire environmental shifts across the islands. It appears they made some effort to rebuild, but they were living on borrowed time. They died out within a generation. I don't believe this. I had Sage run a diagnostic on the recorded genetic data of the ancients, and then against archives I have with me. They're relatives of Chaos, the god of destruction. After countless years, their DNA corroded to the point they were completely transformed into a new species. Some kind of radiation affected them for eons, making them unrecognizable. Except to a genius like me.
Yeah, I kind of get the idea that this stuff is mainly meant for people who care about Sonic, which is not me. I'm not. I guess more specifically Sonic lore, which I don't. So this is mostly just not gibberish, but it's just kind of rebounding off maybe because unless this builds to some grand reveal, I don't expect him to retain this information for the benefit of the playthrough.
I'm deploying my most advanced artificial intelligence into the ancient network spanning the Starfall Islands. I've codenamed it Sage. Sage will take over the alien network, take control of all its resources, and give them to me. Once I'm out of here, Sage is performing at peak efficiency. Makes me wonder where I went wrong with Orbot and Qbot. Not only is she taking control of the Ancients network, but she's harassing Sonic as well. I love it!
See, there's a reference I get. I remember those little guys from Sonic Colors, and I think Lost World as well. Maybe. I mean, I've already tried to kind of purge Lost World from my brain, but I think they were in that game as well.
Despite her best efforts, Sage can't seem to control the Titans. Phooey. She can prompt them to act, but something is blocking her from assuming total control.
Oh, also, they might have been in Forces as well. I have a vague memory of them being in Forces, but I didn't get very far in Forces, so.
Sage keeps running the numbers by me, and it's getting tedious. Yes, the power that wiped out the Ancients was formidable. Yes, unleashing it on this world would be catastrophic. But I'm a genius! Once I'm out of here, I'll find a way to handle it. Better yet, weaponize it against Sonic.
It would, in fact, be a bad idea to try to seek out the thing that wiped out an entire universe full of people. Anyway, I think Halo Season 2 is starting up this week.
Sage has been crucial to my survival here in cyberspace. Early warnings of hostile entities, guiding me past firewalls, keeping me updated on progress in the real world. She's the best. It's a program. An adorable program, a very personable program. I wonder if she has a preference. I never really knew my cousin Maria. Everyone spoke of her like she was very special. All that love for someone who was gone when I was right there. But I have to wonder, back then, was she anything like Sage is now? Sage told the funniest joke during her report. How fast can Sonic screw things up? Instantly, he's the fastest thing alive. I tell you, she's a chip off the old block. Well, for a program, I mean. It's not like she's alive. Or family, or... Who says I can't create life, huh? Just a bunch of proteins pumping together, anyone can do that. A true genius does it with code and electrons. And if I did create life, she would be brilliant and loyal and perfectly effective. And you know why? Because her dad is a genius, that's why. Sonic's on the island. Of course Sonic is on the island. I can't remember the last time I had a good night's scheme without him ruining it. Still, for a
Wasn't it the last 3D Sonic game that happened?
Impressive. I'm man enough to admit that.
Did something else happen between Forces and Frontiers that I'm unaware of in the realm of 3D Sonic games? In which Sonic, I don't know.
It's Sonic who named me Eggman. Except the joke's on him. I embraced the name. I made it my own. His mockery is now a name feared across the ages. I'm not going to adopt Baldy McNose here, though. My dignity has limits. It appears Amy Rose has been dragged into the mix. Clever girl. Tenacious. She's come a long way since being an easy pawn in my schemes to ensnare Sonic. It seems like she had some trouble finding herself. But when you hang around with someone with as big an ego as Sonic, self-identification has to be a challenge. Knuckles is here too. What a rube.
Wait, don't tell me the next one's gonna say Tails is here too.
Also a boon when I can get him to go off in the right direction. Wait, if he's here, that means the Master Emerald is unguarded. Its power will be mine. Oh, no wait. I'm stuck here. Phooey. Sonic's here, so it's no surprise Tails is too.
And it's no surprise that was your next message.
Young Prower has a keen mind and loads of potential, yet he's fixated on worshipping Sonic. And again, maybe that's for the best. Given all the trouble he gave me in Station Square and on the Ark, I think I prefer him wasting his potential lingering in Sonic's shadow.
And that's it. That's all 24. I kind of thought that was going to be building to something a little more grand than that, but regardless, we listened to them all. We have heard the stories of Eggman and his pontifications in the cyberspace world. So now we can get back into the swing of things and continue. I don't even remember what we were doing. It's been weeks between recording sessions. I don't even know the last time I played this game was, but regardless, I'm hoping that this will be a smoother experience now that we have a whole world supply of memory tokens to go around. Where am I even going? Oh, that direction is where I'm going. And so often, oh, that is the edge of the world. It is taking a long time to reach. Can I just die? Thanks. Alright, let's not go in that direction then. Let's go in this direction. I don't know how much of this game I actually... Oh, hey there, Caterpillar. How goes it, friend? Would you like to dance? I mean, I already fought you once, so... I guess I can fight you again. I don't feel the need to show this on screen again, because you guys already saw me fight this boss, but I'll fight him again. You were fun to fight the first time. I don't see why I jumped the wrong direction, is what happened right there. Don't see why I wouldn't fight this boss. I think I might have just... I almost screwed myself, but I did not. Don't see why I wouldn't fight it again. Anyway, I'd like to ideally... Oh, shit, I forgot. I actually forgot what the button combos were. Hold on. Ideally, I'd like to finish the game this week. I just don't know how much I have left of the game. So I don't know if it's feasible. I mean, obviously I know Final Horizon's still a thing, but at least the main game I'd like to try to get through this week, but I don't know if that's realistically possible because I don't know how much of the island. I'm pretty sure this is like the biggest island of the bunch, which makes sense since it's the last one. Just a matter of how much longer this one takes compared to the other islands. So anyway, as we were a moment ago, we're going in pursuit of Sage because the whole reason I did all that was to actually get my hands on some memory tokens so that we could actually talk to her and keep on going with the rest of this island. Hello, friend. I have more memory tokens than you could possibly know what to do with. Never send me on a quest for them again, please and thank you.
I believe you can proceed once you find a way to activate the starting device and power the statue.
Sure would have been smoother sailing if we'd been working together from the start, but... Well, I guess I had to earn your trust first, huh?
Do you know how to activate the starting device?
I've figured out everything else up until now, haven't I? Don't sweat it.
Create a bridge to continue on. Okay. I should probably go talk to the Elder Coco and get these little rascals off my back, but for now, we will play Bridge Constructor Sonic. Aha, this again. Use 2 different attacks, light shot, dark shot, counter. Okay. I think I remember how this goes. Aha. Oh wait, right, I can hold, oh, right, I can hold it down. I can hold down, I thought I could only fire one at a time, but no, I can just hold down the button. Hold down the button. And that takes care, oh shit, alright. Ooh. Blast with full power. I was not expecting to get hit by dark shots and light shots alternating back to, oh shit, okay, well. Alright. I cannot fire both, unfortunately. I cannot fire them both simultaneously, but I don't... Oh, I got hit again. Okay. Can you not? What if you fucked off? That'd be great if you could... Oh, shit. If you just left me alone, that would be a preferable way to go about conducting business in this bridge building endeavor. Please and thank you. Ugh. They've really kicked up their supply chain this time. With how many of these pink pricks they've decided to unleash on me at any given time. Maybe I should leave one of them alive. So I can get hits in on you, on the big guy more easily. That might be something worth considering. Gonna alternate again, huh? Okay. We got him. Cool. We did it. I did know that was coming. People told me to remember the light shot, dark shot thing from previous island, so I knew that we were gonna do something like that again. But wasn't. It was a little more chaotic, but nothing too crazy.
The way is clear. We must acquire the Chaos Emeralds with expediency.
You got it, Sage. We've run into each other so many times, but I only recently learned your name. You could have told me sooner, you know.
We were enemies. Furthermore, my name holds no meaning.
Well, sure it does. Eggman named you that for a reason. That means you're important to him.
You think he cares about me?
Sure. In his own way. Hey, time's a-wasting. Let's wrap this up.
Collect vault keys and portals. Okay, I can also buy vault keys from the fishing, or from, like, I can collect enough things to purchase vault keys from the fishing areas, but the vault keys require me to play a level to actually get those. So I'm happy to play cyberspace to do that. Whereas I'm less happy to wander the world exploring in search of memory tokens. So I guess all I gotta do now is find myself a cyberspace stage, because the game wouldn't tell me that if I didn't need more keys than I currently have. It would just say, go get your Chaos Emerald, so I need more keys. And so I shall acquire them after I complete this little platforming thing. Oh. Well, I guess first we're gonna fight you, actually. Oh my lord. Hi. Okay. Would you like the taste of my... whatever this is called? I don't know the names of any of these attacks. I just know that... well, I guess I was gonna say it's effective, but against you it actually isn't... had a bit of a slowdown. That was interesting. Oh, got an achievement. Combo Cracker Jack. Perform Phantom Rush 50 times outside the training simulator. I sure... did that. Uh-oh. Oh, right. this. Okay, I'd like a ring. What I would greatly appreciate is a ring. I should probably actually stock up. Ow! Thanks. You know, just making sure my... Whoop! Making sure I'm still alive, I guess. We'll knock him down eventually. Because you can't hurt me while I do this. So if I just keep doing it over and over again, eventually your health will be whittled down to nothing. I might take some hits from your little holographic friends in the meantime, but nothing a quick side loop and a ring can't fix. Speaking of which, I'm gonna grind for these real quick so I can get myself back up to 400. Fighting the caterpillar, offset my perfect 400, so I need to restore things back to the natural order. Also, I like how now that I've grinded out all the memory tokens from the fishing area, I'm suddenly being gifted an onslaught of these damn tokens. Alright, cyberspace, is that a stage done? That looks like it might be, It is not. It looked like it, but it actually does not appear to be that. Should I just get... You know what? Sure, why not? Let's get more portal... Just so that we don't ever have to encounter another barricade for the portals. Let's just take out another boss. Get another gear. So that we're all set for upcoming cyberspace stages. Think you can trip me up by switching your weak spot? You cannot. My Phantom Rush is too powerful. It matters not where you decide to relinquish your vulnerability. Alright, surely that's enough gears to tide us over for a while. Of course, the gears don't mean much if we don't have places to put them, so... Anyone got a cyberspace gate portal thing they'd like to lend to me? Look at all the memory tokens. Like, where were these last time? Hi. Was that a mistake? That might have been a mistake. That was a mistake, wasn't it? I shouldn't have done that. I think this was a critic. Oh, I am tiny. I am very small. Oh, shit, I'm losing rings. Okay, I don't have the option to do anything to you. Can I attack the thing that's giving you your power? Can I side loop the thing that's giving you your power? I can indeed. Alright, cool. Oh. Ah, I see. I see. Okay, that's cool. I like that a lot, actually. Oh, shit. I don't know what... Well, okay, that was close. I don't know what I narrowly avoided there. Oh, wow, I massively overshot that. Okay. Thanks for giving me a shortcut back up, though. I appreciate that. Some of the other bosses we fought on this island have felt like beefier versions of previous ones, but this one's neat. You can't attack the boss directly. You have to just... Sort of like the Ender Dragon in Minecraft, you have to focus on the beacons that's giving it power. And the beacons, or whatever they are, constantly move around, so you have to... It's more of a platforming challenge than it is a traditional boss. Uh-oh. I like a thing. Yeah, that. The thing I grab that pulls me up to the next section. That was what I wanted, and thankfully, the blow up. Oh. I was trying to wait until those things blew up to move any further, but I think I still got. Oh, yeah. All right. You know what? That's fine. It was just gonna take me down here anyway. The end game of that was always gonna be to take me down to this platform right here, so I didn't need to do that. That's totally. Ow. Well, that was not great. I'm not giving up that easily. I'm going again. So, like, I can just skip this part, I'm pretty sure. Because it all links up down there anyway. So I can just run along the ground. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't just run along the ground here. And just this time I need to not boost upward. I need to actually stay clear of these things. So that they don't I don't get blown up by them. And is that a win? That is indeed a win. Alright, yeah, like that. I mean, I still have not accomplished what I actually set out to do, which is find the cyberspace portal. Where did you drop Mr. Gear? Oh, down there, I think. Give me Mr. Gear. I still have not found myself any cyberspace portals. I'll find one eventually if I just keep roaming around the island, so... I'll go on a bit of a... I'll go on an adventure. Oh, ah! We have found ourselves a level. Let us play. You know, I really should actually start checking the ring requirements before I play these levels so that I know what I'm aiming for. But it's alright. Well, I mean, I'm gonna end up having to play it again anyway, so. Not like it's the end of the world, because I'm definitely not getting all the red rings my first. Well, I say that, but they are oftentimes just kind of right in front of you, like this. So I might, who knows? But if nothing else, I definitely won't get the time. The speed run is 100% not happening on the first go around. So that, if nothing else, will necessitate another playthrough. Left to right, I choose left for really no reason at all, honestly. I just arbitrarily chose to go left instead of right. Alright, any red rings hide? There was one right soon after the last checkpoint. Any red rings hiding on this platform? Keep my eyes peeled. Oh, I think I see one. Yeah, it's hiding. Well, hiding, quote unquote, right here between all the boxes. Also, I just lost all my rings, which is not what I was hoping for. Is that a red ring right there? No, it's a balloon. It was a red circular object. It was not the red circular object that I was looking for, though. But there'll probably be at least one along these rails somewhere. I'm waiting for it. Is it gonna be in this route? Nope. Is it going to be all on the rainbow route? Still no, surprisingly. Alright. Surely, yep. That's what I thought. If it was going to be along any of them, it was going to be hiding in one of the rainbow ring routes. Oh, shit! Oh, boy. That was almost a death. I almost didn't register that there was a helicopter in front of me that I had the ability to homing attack. Hopefully there were no red rings there that I missed. I don't think there were. Got myself one of those, though. Nice. Ow! Ugh. Okay. We're not getting the rings. That's fine. I've accepted we will not get the ring requirements. My main priority here is going to be to try to find all the red rings that I'm missing. I've gotten most of them. So hopefully I don't miss just a single one, then I have to track down that last one. That'd be very much a set. Oh, never mind, it's right there. Yeah, it's... Man, there's been like one, maybe two levels where the red rings... Or sorry, maybe not even levels. Maybe just like individual red rings that weren't kind of right in front of you. I do not feel that I've had to go too far out of my way to find most of these things. Oh wow, we still got the ring requirement somehow. Even though I got hit a bajillion times. Okay, time requirement is 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh, and we almost got... Okay, I can definitely do that. If you're gonna be that... I mean, again, not that I should be surprised, because they've also been very lenient with time requirements in this game so far, but still. Yeah, the more I play cyberspace, the less I like it. I'm playing the cyberspace levels because I have to, and technically I don't even have to, because, like I said earlier, I have the ability to go grind out the fishing thing and get keys that way, so I could do that if I wanted to, but I don't, because it's not that I hate cyberspace, it's perfectly fine to play. It's just, I don't think there's any boost game I wouldn't rather play than this, and I know I've said that before, so I don't want to retread old ground and just keep recycling the same point again and again and again, but really I don't think there's any of the... I'm pretty sure any other boost game I'd rather play with that gameplay style than I would with this. Also, I don't find the levels very interesting, like, aesthetically speaking. It certainly doesn't help that it's kind of the same small batch of color schemes and designs, the same general aesthetic, or the same batch of aesthetics looping again and again as levels go on. And also just the overall style of, like, you're in a digital Matrix land and it's all crumbling to pieces and it's glitching out everywhere. I'm not super into it just on its own, like the overarching aesthetic choices that have been made in the design of the cyberspace levels, I'm not super big on. But even just down to the levels themselves, like the design of the levels have kind of all started to blend together in my head. There's nothing that really stands out here for, like, man, I really want to replay 2-3 or whatever. It all really is just one big blur. Which isn't to say it's not enjoyable, it's still a fine part of the game, but that's really all I feel about it, is that it's fine. The more time I spend in cyberspace, the less I enjoy it, but hey, it is, I mean, I I like it enough to... Well, actually, I guess what does that say? What does that say? Because I was gonna say I like it enough to want to get all the check marks, but then I thought maybe that means I actually don't like it, because it means rather than exposing myself to more of the cyberspace levels, I'd rather just play fewer of them. They're like focusing in on a couple of levels and perfecting them, rather than trying to play a lot of them. But I feel like that still says that I like it more than I don't, because if I wasn't really enjoying them that much, then I'd probably just stick to the easier ones to get those being reach the goal, get the rings, and then just do that for more levels rather than trying to get the ones that take a little more effort to complete, like the S rank. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, we got them all. Hopefully that gives us the keys we need so we can get the next Chaos Emerald. I actually don't know. I think we've only gotten 2 so far on this island, if that. Nope. Looks like that's still not enough. Alright, there we are. We have unsealed the next vault. So let's go grab ourselves a... Oh, well, hold on. Before we get ourselves a Chaos Emerald, let's see what's waiting for us in here. Anything interesting? A vault key. I will gladly accept... Please tell me that just opened another vault. Please tell me that... Wow, we were literally 1 away. Okay. No complaints here. I'll take yet another Chaos Emerald getting available to us. And then... Oh. I do love these challenges. Oh, shit. Step by step so I don't accidentally run over. A couple of my runs there, I was going too fast, so I would skip a corner and then it would void the run, so I had to take it nice and slow. Okay, yeah, we got two on this island so far, and we're gonna get another 2, and that's what I wanted to check before I saw the tile thing and I got distracted, was that I'm pretty sure we usually get 1 of the Chaos Emeralds, 1 or 2 of them through the mini games. So we can probably finish the game this week. The main game, anyway. I feel confident in our abilities to get through the main game this week. The DLC is gonna be its own thing. I might end up streaming the DLC separately, just so I can move on and play an LP a different game. But I think I can probably get through the main game, unless the end game challenges are brutally difficult, which I'm pretty sure they're not. Also, where was that thing trying to take me? I do not know, so what we're gonna do is we're going to pretend it doesn't... Sonic, what are you doing there, buddy? Sonic, you wanna run up? Thanks. Okay, that one was helpful. Those springs were helpful. The one below that one was a trick. We don't like that one. Trying to get me to slip up and fall and die. British Frontiers is generally regarded as being a pretty easy game, which is why the sudden spike in difficulty in Final Horizon has caused so much discussion. So I don't think... In fact, I've heard, specifically in regards to the end game, that the final boss is like an actual joke. Or is it the final boss or the final boss? Because there's a final boss and then there's a final boss, I'm pretty sure. One of those 2 is considered to be a joke. I don't know which one it is, but either way. Just take a second to admire how gorgeous this game. Like, funny pop-in aside. Funny bird just soaring over my head the second I initiate a boost aside. The vistas in this game are absolutely breathtaking. Nothing can take that away from this game. Alright. Let's get ourselves another Chaos Emerald. We got the green one. Now we're going after the yellow one, or the gold one. So I guess I gotta go back to the bridge. Oh no, I think I might be able to take a little bit of a shortcut here. Hopefully. I certainly hope that this leads me somewhere. It's gonna be real unfortunate if it doesn't. I do not know how the hell I saved that. By some absolute miracle, I actually managed to save that. I have no idea how. And all of that for a memory token, huh? That wasn't even... I was hoping it was gonna take me across the gap. That's not how that played out, though. So it looks like we're gonna have to go... the long way back across the bridge. I will say it is kind of unfortunate to see that the final island has a very similar atmosphere to the first island. I mean, there's some distinctions, like this one has more those sort of marshy type areas and has the forest area back there, but it's generally it is still the big open-ended grassland that you have on the first island. Whereas obviously you have the second island, which was the desert area, third island, which is a more volcanic mountainous terrain. I was hoping that there'd be some variety here for the final one, but it appears that's not the case, which is mildly disappointing, but also I don't care that much as long as the game is fun, which it is. I mean, obviously I don't, because like Halo Infinite has one overarching biome. There is some variety to be found there in terms of you have more. You have some valleys, you have some lagoons, you have sub-biomes within the overarching biome, which is kind of what I was talking about, is the distinction between this island and the first island. But Halo Infinite still has one general aesthetic to it, so... And I absolutely enjoy that game, so I'm certainly not one to talk about. You certainly wouldn't hear me saying that the fact that it's the same as the first island makes it bad or anything like that. But... in the same way that I would prefer if Halo Infinite did have more varied biomes, I would also prefer it if the fifth island wasn't as similar visually to the first island as it is. And now we're back to going through some Vault Keys things. Okay, so I think we'll do one more cyberspace level and then we'll end the video. We'll end the video there if I can, assuming I can find it, that is. I think we're only 2 away. Because the last one's always on the Titan. And then usually we get 1 or 2 of these through completing some kind of minigame, not by unlocking a vault. Although this island is also different in that we don't have Tails or Knuckles or Amy to find and keep up with to do the Coco herding minigames and anything. So we may not actually get one of those. Anyway, I'd like to assemble this because I assume that we have to reassemble it here to match this, but I don't have... I do not have a handy crane. Can I side-loop around you to do something with it? Ah. When in doubt, it's always side-loop. Side-loop is always the answer. Okay, so white's in the bottom. Yellow snaps in next. Actually, this is neat. Reminds me of we actually had an assignment kind of like this in my introductory engineering class in high school. But wait, blue is next. Yes, because blue would snap in right next to yellow, so blue comes next. We had to design a puzzle cube, kind of similar to this, except instead of it being in a weird Tetris-like shape, it is actually just, you have to make a cube. So you have to design the pieces. I mean, you're all working with the same set of, the teacher gave us a predetermined set of wooden blocks to work with. To make a 3, I think it was 3x3. It was either 3 or 3 or 4 by 4. I'm pretty sure it was a 3x3 cube that we had. Just each individual block we had, it was given to us individually, and then we had to tape them together. We couldn't glue them together because obviously once you glue it together, it's done. So we would tape them together into pieces, and then we would give the piece to someone else, and they would have to figure out how to put it together themselves. So that was one of our introductory assignments, and this is very reminiscent of that. It's cool. Yeah, like I said, it's a soothing experience. Weird as it may be to say that the way I would describe this, the open zones of this game, is that it's just very soothing and relaxing to go around, completing all these types of challenges, jumping around all the platforms. It's nice. It's the kind of game that I might come back and get all the achievements in on my own time, just for fun, possibly. Not because I find it to be particularly groundbreaking in terms of design, just because I find it very, very relaxing to play. Anyway, portals. We need portals. Either that, or I guess I could just... I could just go back to the fishing thing and get more keys. I could do that. But, like, I don't wanna. Oh, wait. Have our prayers been answered? Aha! Our prayers have been answered. A cyberspace gate awaits us right over yonder. Good thing we got all those gears earlier. Alrighty. It's like we're in the realm of chemical plant zone this time. Oh, hey, I guess that's something I probably should have mentioned before now. Sonic X Shadow Generations got announced in between episodes. So that's... I mean... I want to say cool. Can I grab this red ring? Thanks. I want to say it's cool for people who like Shadow, I guess. but man, someone wasn't thinking very hard when they came up with the Sonic X Shadow name. Either that or they were thinking and they're like, what, you know what'd be really funny? And no one stopped them. Oh, damn it, looks like I missed a red ring. I got so caught up in memeing on the Sonic X Shadow name that I forgot to actually look for the damn red rings. Oh, well, I see one right there. I at least see one right here that I almost missed. Watch, now I'm gonna get every single red ring except that one. And it's gonna annoy me. It does look like this level, that was odd. I was stuck in the corner there for a second. It does appear that this level has more routes that I can take compared to some of the other ones, which obviously opens up more possibilities for where the red rings could be hiding. Or not hiding. The second one was probably in a really obvious place and I just ran right past it because the other ones were all just right in front of me. Alright, give me the goal. Reminds me of Sonic, those sections where I get lowered down on the wire thing and then I just hang there for a second. Reminds me of in 06 in Tropical Jungle where you're carrying Elise. You grab onto the vine and then you sink down. You just hover above the swamp for a second and you get launched back up into the sky. Anyway, that was a terrible run. We didn't get anything. Well, at least the red star ring should hopefully be pretty easy. I imagine if I actually pay attention to where it is, I can probably find it. The S rank, I can also probably do because I got stuck on that one, the jump towards the end there with the floating yellow blocks. So I can probably do this. And then 70 rings is the other one. Can I? Okay, that's I can also shave time there. I don't need to wait for Sonic to fall. I can just stomp and then he'll fall. Can't do anything about this though, I don't think. I think I'm just doomed to succumb to that animation. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I just must have not been paying attention to things. That was as expected, just right there. I mean, it's not as on the main route as the other ones are, certainly. You have to light speed dash to get into that one, but still. When you're actually looking for it, it's pretty obvious. I just wasn't looking for it, so I missed it. Okay, now I get to do this jump again. Nail it. I get a sense that you're probably not supposed to do it that way. Because that really does slow things down. You're probably not meant to go the way I did it. But it's possible to do it the way I did it. And so I did it that way. Alright, that was very easy S rank. That was a lot quicker than the other one that we did today. Nice. That's good. That'll probably get us one more Chaos Emerald. Okay, and with that, I believe we're gonna end the video right there. We will come back tomorrow, and we'll go get ourselves the next Chaos Emerald. If we're gonna be able to acquire any of them through a minigame, it will probably be the one after this, which means we might be done collecting keys. I don't know. I'll tell you what. I might between episodes. I'm gonna go back to the fishing spot and grind out a few more keys just to be on the safe side. But I have a feeling that the next one we get after this is going to be similar to the ones in previous islands, where it's going to require us to do some kind of minigame, maybe farming more cocoa. I don't know. And then this will be the last one we actually need to play through some of the cyberspace levels to get. But just in case I'm incorrect in that assertion, I will go farm for a few more keys. Or alternatively, I'll just play this tomorrow. We'll just do that. Since I did not intend to wind up here. I have no idea where any of these levels are. But the chances of me tracking down the fishing spot again are far lower than the chances of me beating this cyberspace level in an efficient manner. So, we'll start tomorrow's episode by playing through this cyberspace level, and then we'll go get the remaining emeralds, which means we might finish it tomorrow. Again, I don't know what the end game looks like, so we might finish it tomorrow, but if we don't finish it tomorrow, I'm pretty confident that we can finish it on Thursday. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for next time, and hope to catch you all tomorrow for what might be the final episode of Sonic Frontiers. Goodbye.